place that fear can exist is in our thoughts of the future. It is a product of our imagination, causing us to fear things that do not at present and may not ever exist. Fear is a choice.
Hey guys, welcome to the new IGTV series. We're filming right now outside, it's pretty damn cold. Anyways, really pumped for this topic, for content strategy in 2020. It's really changing. You know, 2019 brought us a lot of different strategies on Instagram, a lot of different automations, a lot of platforms, a lot of third-party applications which you were able to use and basically grow your account. Nowadays, it's different strategy. You know, a lot of those platforms, a lot of those automations are gone. So you need to really focus on the content. This is the biggest thing right now on Instagram. And it's not just, you know, posting your personal brand content, it's creating those valuable content in your niche. So I'm excited about this episode and let's get started. So what kind of content in 2020 you should post? As I was saying, growth hacking tools, everything, all these strategies to gain followers, it's all gone in 2019. And Instagram really made it clear so that we don't really focus on those tools, but we focus on the content we share. So if you've been following pages who are successful, I'm going to show you this example as well right now in a few seconds, where it's not about, you know, you in the picture sometimes, right? Obviously, if it's a personal account, you need to post a personal pictures, but they attempt not to get the most engagement in terms of reshares and saves, because those two factors you need to focus on. So in order to have those two factors really increasing number of saves, number of shares, you need to share something that people will find useful and eventually reshare with their friends, with their family. So I wanted to show you in this example here, you can see this post right here, and this post basically it's made in a gallery style, so you can see that every single slide gives some sort of value and some sort of useful information, and then eventually people will find it useful and then they share with others. So here's an example. Let's say your niche is real estate, right? So you are a real estate agent, for example, right? So it's a personal brand account. So instead of posting pictures like of you need to mix it up, but instead of always posting pictures of you, different condos, apartments, houses, you can create, for example, things like, let's say, best ways to invest in real estate with a smaller budget, right? And you can list down, let's say, rent condos, turn them into Airbnb, invest in other things like, so you can come up with this content which is just using Canva. This is the one of the platforms which you can use, Canva or Keynote, right? And you can basically create this type of content by just having those slides and putting down the information and share this as the gallery. So this is what's going to be out there in 2020. Also, what you can share some quotes from a people. Let's say, for example, you know this women niche, right? Let's say women are struggling, they want to quit their 9-to-5 job, they want to start their own hustle. So you can talk about this, like ask, you know, questions. Let's say like, are you struggling? Are you that? You know, you can provide those important points and facts. That way people are going to relate to themselves, maybe to others, and share this with others, and that's how you're going to dominate content strategy in 2020. Alright, so how you can create those slides, and basically you can use two ways. I use it Keynote on my Mac, and I create those templates. We can afterwards basically create much more of a different versions. It takes some time at the beginning to create a template which you can use, and then you can basically come up with a lot of ideas, and then you can just change the topics, change the text, and that way it will be very easier for you, and it's actually a very enjoyable process. So you can see right now, basically I have two templates so far. The first one is very simple, basically the post where I decided to do how to grow your Instagram, And then the second one is a little bit more complex. So you can use in the keynote, objects like shape, you can use the different circles, and eventually that's you can create a small visuals, which will be very powerful because later on people's gonna reshare them, they're gonna save them, they're gonna send to other people. So this is very useful. Another way what you can do is actually use Canva. Canva is a very simple way and it's free. You can use it for, doesn't matter if you have Mac or Windows. You can create those templates in Canva as well. So that way it's very efficient, and eventually you can create those slides and share them on your Instagram, and this is gonna get the most engagement. So try to focus this in 2020, and it's gonna be definitely paying off for your content and engagement on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. So let me know in the comments what do you think about it as well, the topics as well. I was pretty excited because this strategy is really working right now. A lot of people are not using it, so I encourage you to try and use for your account. And you eventually, if you have your account at the stage where it's coming like really down or it's dead, maybe your engagement, this is really gonna reactivate it. So thanks so much for watching and hope to see you in the next video.